After the wedding and our tour of Halifax, we made it back into Ottawa, arriving on July 1st.
In case you're wondering, we have a trip planned at some point in the not-so-distant future, which we agreed to chalk up as the honeymoon trip. Stay tuned for that later on.
For now, since it's July 1st, we decided to position ourselves early in the day along the parkway at Remick Rapids.
Why Remick Rapids?
Stay tuned to find out.
Ladies and gentlemen, the traveling Wildberries.
The idea behind Remick Rapids as a place to hang out for the day is so that we can watch the Canada Day fireworks from here.
The fireworks are launched later in the evening from an area up near the Parliament Hill, which is not too far up the road.
Generally speaking, this isn't the best place to watch, but it's okay, and plus we didn't feel like being right in the heart of the larger crowds closer into downtown.
We came in early to nab a prime parking spot. And the bonus is that we get to hang out here and enjoy this beautiful afternoon along the waterfront. We planned a barbecue supper for later on in the day.
So they're back in Toronto?
Yeah.
After the fireworks, we hung out for a bit until the crowds dispersed and then headed over to our top secret overnight spot for a snooze. The next few days involved a quick visit to White Lake, a stopover at our favorite waterfront spot in Arnprior, and a beautiful sunset near the Champlain Bridge. While we were there, Kathy got a call from her friend inviting us up to visit with her in the East End.
Looks like that became the plan. We drove over to meet her at her workplace, which is a really cool garden center.
Have a look at some of the cool things they have for sale there, like this interesting plant which reacts to the touch.
interesting one, and as soon as you pick it up, look what's going to happen. The whole plant looks dead.
Nah.
As we were driving back into town from Kathy's friend's place, we made a quick pit stop at a garage sale along the highway. Not much there, but I did grab a picture of this lamp because it was similar to one that my mom had bought many years before. Kinda neat to see it again. We heard that Blues Fest was in progress, so we decided to stop and hang out there for a bit.
As Ottawa's biggest music festival got underway last night.
The next morning, on our way to the Kempville Music Festival, we decided to stop at the airport to watch the planes landing.
Oh yeah.
That was fun.
So you didn't have to circle around, or?
The Music Fest was great. We got to see some live music and hang out camping for a few days. While sauntering around the grounds one day, we met this fellow who told us a story about the pirate flag.
So that flag, what we all call the pirate flag, is actually called the Jolly Roger. And we fly the Jolly Roger in honor of the trailer, whose name is the Jolly Roger. There you go, that's the story.
That's great.
We also talked to this fella who claimed to have invented a time machine.
That's your power, your rotors, and then your time, determine where you're going.
The Time Machine.
Time machine.
Brought to you by.
Aviation.
And your name?
Mike.
Mike. Thanks, Mike.
Thank you.
And we talked to this nice couple who were traveling around in this nifty little bowler. And talked to a girl doing henna art. When it was all done, we headed home for some well-deserved R&R.
Stay tuned for the next adventure where we try to play some golf and find an interesting way to celebrate both our birthdays in a neat place.